It is 12:06 a.m. Thursday, December. I don't know the date, but I know it's December. Hi, how are you? Thank you for tuning in to Restful Revelations. I appreciate you for tuning in and, coming to hang out with me. I took a nap today. I opened my cabinet and I seen a note. A note fell out of my cabinet. I was not cleaning, I'm tripping. I was getting ready to cook, and a note fell out, and it said, "Rest, and you will be shown the truth." Okay, so thank you for that. I'm about to sneeze. Give me 1 second, family. Then I go into the restroom. I didn't sneeze, just to let you know. Then I go into the restroom, and there's a note in the restroom that says, "Think positive," right? And yeah, that happened as well. So it's just been a notey note day. Tell me, family, are you someone who leaves notes for yourself? And I think that is so amazing for us to do. Okay, it really helps. It reminds us, and you know what it does? It reminds us to stay grounded. It grounds us. It's an instant grounding effect that you receive when you see a note that you left to yourself in the past, right? So if you are someone who does journal, go back into your journals and just read all the things that you wrote. Just take one day to just read, and I guarantee you are going to shed a tear, because you're going to be like, gosh, I have accomplished all these fucking things that I selling, sell, you know what I'm saying? You're getting in your sailboat, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to go on all these magical adventures. And then you go, it's like a bucket list, and you read back on that bucket list, because again, this world likes to rush through things. And then we get to feeling anxiety, right? Because we're being rushed to die. Okay. Being rushed to die. This is just really what it is. Being rushed to die and not even being able to enjoy the life. Because so many times when we're having conversations with others and we're like, damn, this year went by fast. Yeah, because you were fucking rushed through your life, rushed through your existence. Let's rush my folks and then rush my family and then rush them. Okay, and then when it's finally time to, ascend to the highest of heights, right? You sometimes feel low and feel like, damn, I wasn't able to, do da 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 da. You know what I mean? So it's even this world is like, let's give them anxiety before they ascend as well, and have them thinking, so they can linger around, so their soul can linger around, here, so we can still suck the soul from these people even when they're gone, because they feel unaccomplished. They feel like they rush through life, and then joke's on you. It was just to keep your soul trapped in this fucking mind game of illusion and maze and distasteful shitty shit, because they're just fucking energy drainers, and that's just what they do in this world. So leave yourself notes, write in your fucking journals, and read. Okay, read your journals. Read those things that you wrote, those things that you freaking set out to do. Okay? Read to let you know, to ground you and let you know that you are fine. Okay? You are fine. Be present in life. Okay? Enjoy what is around you. Okay? Enjoy your surroundings. All right? Appreciate your life. Okay, I hear so many conversations of, dang, this year went by so freaking fast. You were rushed. Yeah, you were busy, or maybe you wasn't busy, but all in all, you were rushed, right? And when being rushed through life, you Rush, you better hurry up and make this decision right now. You have 5 fucking days and you better make this fucking decision. You have 5 days to make this shit right. You have 5 days to act. You have 3 days to act. BOI report. Do your BOI report, or you're going to go to jail for 2 years. Or if you don't go to jail for 2 years, you're going to pay this $10,000 fine by do your report by December 31st, 2024. That's a message for someone. Do your BOIR, business report. Do that shit, or you're going to be locked up for 2 years, or you're going to have to pay a $10,000 fine. Things like that. Rush. And then you become frantic, and then you be loaded. You become loaded with anxiety. Okay? And stress to the point where you cannot notice the fucking day because you're filled with anxiety and fucking stress because you are being rushed. Okay? So, take back your power, family. Don't allow these moochers, these blood suckers, these energy drainers, these pootinannies, these fucking pootinanny fuckers. Don't allow these fuckity fuckers to take over your fucking joy. Take over your existence, to take over your joy and existence. Shit, that's motivation. Haters, get on your job. Motivation. You can look me in my eyes, say I'm ready for whatever, anything. Don't kill me, make me better. Motivation. All your fuel is, all your hating is fuel to my fire. Stop playing motivation. All right, like for real. I just had a pep talk right there because really that shit is fucking annoying. To even know, to see the foolery that's happening, and it's sucky suck, right? Because when you're in a high risk situation, right? When you're in this high risk situation, you're angry, you're frantic, you're stressed, but you're giving out so much of your energy, and where's it fucking going, family? Huh? Where is it going? What is your energy fueling? Who's benefiting off of you being stressed? Who's benefiting off of you being in increased, intense anxiety? What the fuck? Who's benefiting off that shit? And what are they using that energy for? Huh? That's free energy. Shout out to Tesla. That's free fucking energy. For who? For fucking who? You're sitting over here. Oh, let me hush, let me stop, because I don't even know if I can say that. How can I say this? Because I want to say it. Fuck. Damn. So, imagine that, okay? Damn, man, I want to say it so bad. I'm going to say it, fuck, because I'm a rebel. Listen, so, mind you, you're sitting up here driving these cars and paying all these money for these cars and shit, and the same car that that's your shit. That's your energy being drained to be used for someone else's vehicle, for your vehicle. So it's like double. Okay, double pilot. We say a double pilot. So you're giving off all this energy, but then you're giving off all this energy as well. I did an experiment these last couple of days, and let me tell you, it's like you putting out something. You're doing something. You're creating something, and you consuming what you created. All right? That shit's gonna drain you. Shout out to Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac said, he said in an interview before, when he puts something out, he doesn't watch it. He didn't watch it because he knew that it was going to drain his energy by watching himself. Right? It is. Walk away, family. I know I'm all the way everywhere, but someone knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. And if you don't, then you will soon. Right? All I'm saying is your energy is being drained, twice. And I wrote on this piece of paper before, like, what did I write? There was only 12 hours in a day. I remember writing that. It's only 12 hours in a day. I remember writing that. I can't remember where the piece of paper is, but I was on one of those Einstein, binges where I was just, walking around in circles writing notes about time and money, counting pennies. Shout out to copper, 1940, right? Shout out to those wheat coins. I really like those wheat coins. I really like me real copper. It's just, gosh, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm here. And the moral of this story is to appreciate your life. There's only 12 hours in a day. All right. Those other hours are, it's like you're giving away that, you're giving that shit away freely. You are, when you're stressed. Right? It's non-existent. So why you wake up and you're like, damn, it's already December. Where has the year gone? Right? And then sometimes you feel inadequate because you feel like you haven't done enough. When you've done so much, you just haven't been able to see what you've done because you've been rushed. Consistently being rushed. Consistently being rushed to old age, being rushed to death. Consistently. Right? We have to sit back and see and smell and hear and feel our surroundings, our world. We have to. So continue to write in your journal and read what you write. All right, make it a point every week, at least once a week, to read what you write, or just place notes. If you're like me and your brain just does things, place notes around your house and shit like that, and you just go inside of your refrigerator and there's a note, or you go sit down on your toilet and there's a note. You look down and it says think positive while you're taking a poopity pooper. Yeah, that shit happens to me all the time. Shout out to you. I know you understand, don't you? Imagine that, which it did happen, but truly imagine that. Like, close your eyes and go inside of your restroom and sit down, okay, and then open your eyes, and then voila, there's a note while you're sitting on the pooper scooper, and it says think positive. Family, think positive, okay, and acknowledge your life. All right, and it would be very good to pay more attention to your life. Okay, it would be very good. All right, it decreases your anxiety, it decreases your stress, it decreases depression. It does. So then when it's time for us to ascend, we won't be sad and feel like we missed out on so many great opportunities, right? You know what I mean? Because it happens. If you've been here before, you know what happens. You know how this game goes, right? You know how this fucking game goes. That's why you decided to come back for another try. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? You're really cocky. You one cocky fucker, you are. That sounds crazy, right? But you're a cocky fucker because you're like, you know what? I know how this shit go. You feel me? I know how it go. All right? I'll play this game again. Fuck it. Let's play again. Right? Let's play this motherfucker again. And guess what? Every time you come back to play this damn game again, you learn. Right? And what are you learning in this game? You're learning how to be patient with yourself. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush your growth. Don't rush your process. Everyone's growth does not look the fucking same. It's not designed to look the same. Every flower doesn't bloom the same. Every flower does not grow the same height. You understand? You feel me, family? So, You're exactly where you need to be. All right? Release your stress, release your anxiety, and enjoy your life. Touch your heart, feel yourself, feel your body, pinch yourself. Pinch for my folks that be, in high risk situations where you're feeling extreme anxiety. Here, some advice would be to pinch yourself. I know it may sound crazy, but you're gonna be like, ow! You know what I mean? Because sometimes our ancestors in the universe, sometimes they be like, shit, y'all need to calm down. You feel me? Like, relax. And then next thing you know, you run into a wall, and then you're forced to come back to center. Like, oh, I'm fine. You run into a fucking wall, you hit your fucking head, or you stub your toe, and that's just them saying, hey, this motherfucker need to calm down. Let's do something. Let's give a little extra push, or you know what I mean? Just, let's knock some sense into this person. Let's let this person run into the wall so they can understand to enjoy the now, enjoy the presence, okay? Because they've done it. You feel me? They've done it. We've done it too, but we're doing it again, right? But they've done it, and they're passed over. And some of them don't want to come back. Some of them is like, fuck this game. Fuck this game. Okay, fuck this shit. We're cool. We're fine, right? And I think it's so crazy, when it comes to us being parents, how sometimes we could be spiraling before we become parents. We just be spiraling, right? I'm going to use myself as an example. Before I became a parent, man, and before I was a parent, I seen people that, say, all these great things about their children and how being a parent changed their life. And that's really real, man. That's some real ass shit, man. You feel me? And not being a parent, you may look sideways, like, have somebody while you could, but it's deeper than that. Sometimes we need a friend. Yeah, this is our, we're parents, they're our children. Sometimes we need something to live for. Sometimes we do. A lot of times we do. You feel me? Especially if you were in high risk situations growing up, to where you felt inadequate, where you felt like you were not enough, where you had those times, trigger warning, where you wanted to off yourself, because that fucking happens in life. It does. It does. It does. Depending on what situation you have been through in life, you never know. You get, assaulted physically, emotionally, mentally, just assaulted. Just things happen. You grow up too fast, right? You're fucking, things happen. I don't want to get too deep because, I'm an emotional type of person, so I will fuck around and cry, but I'm not going to do that right now. I don't think I am, but listen, sometimes it does. A lot of times it takes. God blesses us, with the ability to triumph. Sometimes, we're blessed with children. Especially if you were someone who grew up in a family where you didn't experience any love, where it was fake and phony, and you were, mistreated, and you were neglected, highly, highly neglected. You know what I mean? Feeling like you are worthless or useless because, shit happens in life, right? And then at some point, God is blessing us with children. And these children, they love us. They appreciate us. They think the world of us. Even when we don't think the world of ourselves. You understand? Even when we don't feel good. Even when we just feel icky. Right? Our children. So youthful. So loving, so kind, so nurturing, being children. And we don't leave it up to the children to nurture us. It's just an example, just a reminder. You know what I mean? That we matter, right? You matter. So appreciate your life. And again, sometimes, God has the universe, God has a funny, not even a funny, but a particular way of, coming in and blessing us when things are tough. Again, like, man, family, I thank God for my child, because before I had my child, I was so depressed. Really so depressed. Really, really. And my child came out, and I noticed the red flags when it came to her in situations around people that I knew, people that I still know, but I don't, I noticed I noticed how, she really, it's like, and it's crazy because I noticed it before I had a child, but I ignored it because I was in that people pleasing energy, and I just wanted some type of attention, some type of love, some type of fucking love. I just wanted it so bad, right? I just wanted it so bad. So even being around situations that I knew were not healthy for me, I still was around them because I was like, maybe one day. That one day never happened, right? But when my child was born, she showed me that, your feelings are valid, right? Your feelings are valid. Acknowledge those feelings. Feel those feelings. And remove yourself from situations that don't mean you any well. It's like an urgency to do so when you have a child. An urgency to do so. So then start changing. Life starts changing. Right? And you start pouring into yourself. You pour into your child as well. You start pouring into yourself. The children, wake up smiling, happy, hugging. And it's so crazy because I didn't really get hugs. Like, real talk, wasn't doing all that hugging until I had a child. Brought joy back into my world. And I'm not going to lie, I felt like I was just, aging quickly. Aging quickly. However, when I had a child, I feel like my youth is coming back. Right? My youth. So many things that I wanted to do when I was younger, but I wasn't able to do those things because I was placed in situations to where I had to care for my younger siblings, so I could never, I never really was able, I wasn't poured into. You feel me? All right, shout out to those sisters that had to care for their younger sibling, or those siblings that had to care for their younger siblings so they, were not poured into. That was me, right? I was caring for my younger siblings. So there was no extracurricular activities for me. None of that shit. Nothing. It was, and the only extracurricular activity that I had was going to work. That's the only thing. Okay. So it was very stressful. Just thinking about that. Just growing up. It's very stressful. Always being stressed. Right? Imagine just always being stressed. Not being able to be a kid. That was me. Right? I had to grow up fast. It's like I became an older sibling at 6. Right? So, 6 years old. I became an older sibling, so definitely had to grow up quick. I had an older brother. I have an older brother. However, yeah. I don't even want to talk about that, but yeah, so 6 years old, watching after my younger sibling. Trying to watch after my younger sibling even more because of the experience that I experienced with my older sibling. So I wanted to make sure my younger sibling didn't experience that abuse. So I remember laying down next to my brother. He was freaking, I don't even think he was 1 year old yet. I remember telling him at 6 years old, I remember saying, like, I'm going to always protect you. I remember that like it was yesterday. And I'm like, Monday I'll be 32. So I remember it like it was yesterday. Telling him like, I will always protect you. But even as a 6-year-old, telling him that I would always protect him, you can only imagine why I would be telling him that. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even know. This fucking went everywhere because now I'm emotional. But it's just, having to grow up so fast and never being poured into. And now here we are as adults pouring into ourselves. And now we are parents and we don't want to be what was to us. We want to be better. You understand? We want to be better. We want to not make any excuses. We don't. Because we understand how excuses were when we were children. How that made us feel. So you don't want to make excuses when it comes to our children. Because our children really and truly have given us so much strength to continue going and moving. And sometimes it takes that for us, and I appreciate God for my child. I don't know why I said children, but I appreciate my future children as well. I appreciate God. I appreciate the world because I needed my child. I did. You know what I mean? I did. It was like a wake-up call to action, right? Because again, depending on these high-risk situations that we experience in our adolescence, you know what I mean? There's been times where, me personally, where it was like, I don't even want to be here anymore. I remember having those talks with God saying, what am I doing? Nothing makes me happy. I'm not happy. You know what I mean? I remember having those talks, but I kept going, kept waking up. You know what I mean? Faking it, faking being happy, faking being joyful, all right, because I wasn't happy. I don't know, I don't know, I guess I'm going back down memory lane because it's close to my birthday. I don't know. But I just entered this world in a high-risk situation. Family, my mother was in prison entering this world. So if that's not a high-risk situation, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I remember, like, my mom used to tell me that she was very angry while she was pregnant with me. She would always say that, and I remember my stepfather, he told me that my mom, he was like, your mom, she was mad when she had you. She didn't, this is what he said. He was like, every time your birthday comes, she just gets angry. This is what he told me. And, it was, that was sad. that hurt me when he said that, and I addressed it. However, you'll never get the truth, right? Curse. So, I'm just venting right now, family. I guess that's what I'm doing because I really didn't even know I was going to go here tonight. However, it is what it is. 12:35 a.m. October. What the fuck? I was about to say October 5th. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday is in October 5th. I don't know, but anyway, December 5th. I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyway, let me continue. So yeah, these high risk situations, and oh my gosh, it's crazy. It really is, and I just appreciate my life. And I finally feel good, right? It's like the cloud is not over me anymore. I have clarity. I'm able to think while being calm, making decisions while being calm, and not being in a frantic state where I have to hurry up and make a decision. Hurry up, hurry up. In those situations where you have to hurry up, you're not thinking. Now I'm able to think. You feel me? I came in the world in a high risk situation, and no longer in that energy of high risk, where that fight or flight. You know what I mean? It's fight or flight, fight or flight. Always on guard. You feel me? Always on guard, Yeah. So anyway, that's just a little bit about myself for the new listeners. You feel me? That's just my life. And I appreciate my life. I do. All right. And shout out to the souls that, have similar stories. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you guys. Right? For choosing yourself. I appreciate you guys for standing up for yourself. I do. Because I know it may be hard. Definitely. And it may hurt. You may cry. You may feel like you are wrong. But you are not wrong for being happy. Okay? And if being happy means shit, you're surrounded by not many, then it just is what it is, family, until you continue on and you meet new people and you form new relationships with loving people who see you. All right? People who truly see you, who see your worth as you see their worth, and appreciate your worth as you appreciate their worth. These, situations that you were in the past were, a lot of them were one-sided, and you were overly giving, right? So it may feel, when you detach from that, it may feel it's gonna sting. Depending on where you're at in your journey, it's going to sting. It is. But you have to, you have to do what you have to do for yourself. You do. So I know this has been all over the place. I just want my folks to, appreciate your life. And know that you're not wrong for distancing yourself from situations that don't mean you any well. You're not wrong for doing that. You're not wrong for standing up for yourself. You're not wrong for speaking your fucking truth. It is up to you to speak your fucking truth. And you're not wrong for that. All right? So whoever is mad about you speaking your fucking truth can go kiss somebody's ass. They can go kiss somebody's ass, okay? Real talk, because you're no longer kissing ass. So, if they're going to go kiss an ass, then let them kiss the fucking ass. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, family, I love you so much. It's 12:40 a.m. and I'm here. I just want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you, okay? You can let go now and surrender to what is.